It all comes down to this. 3 days, 96 more minutes left of the basketball season with one goal: being named state champions.
It is Moss. Tabudri feed inside of Radakovic, left side, kick out Hayes. Triple is up and good. Grace Hayes with 5. Cody on a quick 10-3 start in this one, and everything can just go for Cody in this one. Macari gives it up to Pryor, over to Hatch, 3, up and good!
It's the Class 3A State Championship Basketball Tournament in Casper, Wyoming. Coming up, we build you up to tip-off with our pregame show built by Cody Ace Hardware. You'll hear about today's game, catch up with the team, and a pregame interview with both head coaches.
Man, they're the ones that bring it. Like they play that way naturally. Everything they do collectively, they're so aggressive. It's tough to just instill that in a couple of years in high school.
I love this group of kids. They've worked hard for their entire lives, and it's just an opportunity to have to spend one more week with these guys.
It's Cody High School Basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Here, the Cody Phillies are going to be the 3A West Girls Regional Champions. They can celebrate. The Cody fans are up, and they are clapping for what was an impressive showing from the Phillies here in Lander. A bit of a press. Hazel with the steal. He is all by himself. He's trying to take it in and bounce it down. Jackson Hazel with the dunk.
Now, to get you set up for tip-off of the state tournament, here's the voice of the Cody Bronx and Phillies, Wyatt Barichka.
And a good Friday evening to you as we get set for the Class 3A State Championship semifinals. And it'll start on the girls' side of the bracket. It features the number 1 seed out of the West in the Cody Phillies battling the number 2 seed in Torrington. We are live courtside from Casper College on the campus of Casper College here in Casper, Wyoming. Wyatt Barichka with you. McKenna back in the studio as we'll make it pretty simple here. What's at stake tonight? Winner will clinch their ticket to the state championship game tomorrow at 2:30 against the winner of Pinedale and Douglas, which will happen after the conclusion of this contest. Loser will play in a third-place game tomorrow early in the morning at 10:30 here at Casper College. Championship game at the Ford Wyoming Center. Third place will take place here at Casper College. And these two teams have already met earlier in the season. And before we get further into this broadcast, we want to send our condolences to Al Simpson, the now late senator here from Cody. And we heard about the news this morning, so our condolences are going out to Al Simpson and his family as they go through this tough time. According to Max Preps, this is going to be the 14th meeting between these two teams. Cody is 4-9 against Torrington. They've won their last 2, though, have the Phillies. Last meeting was on December 14th of 2024, where Cody would win 69-24 against the Lady Trailblazers. Torrington's last win, you have to go all the way back to 2017, where they would win 47-37 against the Cody Phillies. The last time the postseason meeting these two teams, you have to go all the way back to 2012, where Torrington has won the only 2 meetings that Max Preps has provided. In the last meeting, Torrington won with a final of 43-33. It is a tight Casper College Sweetie Erickson Gymnasium on the campus of Casper College. Cody comes into this one 21-4. They defeated Buffalo 58-32 in the opening round. Torrington comes to this one 15-7. They would defeat Lander 47-36, but actually have to take a lead. And in the late stages of the fourth quarter to come out with the win. And there's a cool story that we're also going to be mentioning as well. We want to give a shout out to also late Torrington broadcaster Tim Hertz. He actually was at the game that these two teams called. The two teams played against each other, and finding out the news after Tim Hurst passed away the weekend of these two teams playing each other. It was the first week of the season as well. He was a broadcaster for Torrington for many, many years, in the Torrington area. So again, our condolences to Tim Hurst and his family as well. Torrington, we'll talk about what Torrington wears as this one comes around. Let's take a quick look at how these two teams are a matchup on paper before we get into that as well. We still have some obligations, as this is your Build Up the Tip-off Pregame Show. It's built by Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Bank Lake Plaza today. Also, big thanks to State Farm agent Den Talich. He will build the best insurance plan for you. Visit Jen Talich on Sheridan Avenue. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The Cody Phillies coming into this one, into the state tournament, scored about 57 points per contest. They will surrender 32 or 33 per game, actually. They out-rebound opponents by 10 at 30-20. And in turnovers, Cody wins the turnover margin at 14-24. Outside the arc, they shoot 25%, while they shoot 50% inside. And at the charity stripe this season, they shoot at around 58%. For the Torrington Trailblazers, under head coach Chris Strampy, he comes in with his Lady Trailblazers scoring 46 points per contest, surrendering 38. And rebounds, the team dead even at rebounds at 26 apiece. Turnovers are 14-20. That is the Torrington stats. They shoot 26% from beyond the arc, 41% inside, and 60% from the charity stripe this season. That is your look at the team stats and everything else coming into this matchup. We're going to take a quick 60-second timeout, as when we come back, we'll talk with head coach Chris Wagner about this matchup. This is Cody Phillies basketball, Class 3A State Championship semifinals on 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain broadcasting station. We're back in 60 seconds. The Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
It's time now for our pregame interview. Sending it back to the court with Wyatt Barichka with head coach Chris Wagner.
It's 103.3 The Range. I'm here with head coach Chris Wagner of the Cody Phillies. And coach, first off, pretty good start to the tournament yesterday. It's basically win in advance.
Yeah, not ideal in the first half. I think there was a lot that we wanted a little bit more. Just felt we were a little sluggish. That could have, we had a late dinner that night before, and whoever knows, maybe the nerves were to them. But good, got settled in the second half, and the girls looked more like themselves and were able to take the game.
Well, I mean, Coach, this is a different atmosphere. I mean, we were talking about, nervousness and, games with Pinedale and games with Douglas. But, I mean, when you're on a big stage like the Ford Wyoming Center and even Casper College tonight, does that sometimes also get to the players? Because, the scenery, I mean, think about the backdrop. Yeah. That's a lot of backdrop for somebody to shoot at. But just also knowing that this is the final week of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it, all of that, just the finality of it. This is it. There's no coming back to, working on things next week. We got to be ready to execute. It is just a big environment, massive. I thought the girls handled it pretty well. I was really impressed with that group that we had kind of at the end of the third quarter. We had Grace and Sophia off the floor, and the younger girls that we had out there. They extended the lead by 12 points, I think, just in that last stretch. With those having those two off the on the bench, and for them to have that impact was awesome.
Yeah, Coach, and when you win a game, you get the evening game. I mean, there's no set time for you guys until the results, and you guys have probably had quite a bit of rest today, and sometimes it can be a day where you don't have a lot going on. But for the Cody Phillies on a day like this, when
you are having to wait until to play your game. I know you guys were at the games this morning, but just kind of take us through a day of what Cody Philly basketball is like prior to their next round game.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we've had the experience of it over the past couple of years. Kind of know ourselves pretty well, but yeah, wake up, do a breakfast. Our moms have been awesome all the way back. I mean, throughout the entire year they're awesome, but even like especially regionals and state, they've been getting up early, making us these smoothie bowls every morning, just tons of fruit, just lots of good nourishment. They have our halftime snacks ready for us, everything. So, man, how awesome is that? And then, we start off with that, and then it just kind of depends a little bit on the time, but we wanted to get up to the college today just to watch some games. Not that we were scouting anybody. It's nobody that will play right now, but just to get the girls in tune with the environment up there, playing at the college and kind of seeing what that perspective's like before we come rolling off the bus ready to play. The sports ranch up by the event center is amazing. You know, in years past, trying to find a gym to shoot in's it's kind of difficult, and a lot of times you end up just having to just go to the gym and be ready to go. So awesome facility. They accommodated every team that wanted some gym time to shoot. So having our own space for that is amazing. And geez, what a awesome facility. Then some lunch, and then always try to work in some time back at the hotel for them to rest and just nap or kind of do their own thing for a bit. And got a little bit earlier afternoon game, which is fine, you know. It's not too late or not too early, not too late type thing. So right there, and then, yeah, hopefully we're eating a meal after a victory, watching, who we might play in the game after us, and then our boys right after. So, yeah, the schedule actually laid itself out pretty easy today.
Well, Coach, I mean, let's get right into it. It's a team that it's been, almost 3 months since you guys last played. It was the first weekend of the season in Torrington. Like I was telling Coach Jay, I mean, different team from the beginning of the season. That's everybody as well. But what do you know a little bit about Torrington now that you've played them once, but you've also seen them grow throughout the season and kind of your approach to tonight's game?
Yeah, we knew kind of from the very first quarter we played them the scrappy team. You know, they'll get after it defensively, try to play physical, be extra, alert for loose balls and all that. They're not ones to shy away. They were missing a key player that first time we played them, so that definitely helped us get a big advantage that game. But you can see pretty consistent defensive effort from them outside of playing Douglas, which is tough for anyone. They've kind of been that second dominant team over on that side. Had to win games, low-scoring games, just by keeping teams lower than them, and occasionally they can go off for a decent amount of points too. So, good challenge for us tonight.
Well, Coach, I mean, again, like we said, Torrington, pretty scrappy team, but just to kind of, sometimes you guys like to press teams. I mean, that's just kind of the reality. And when we last talked about the Whirling game, it took a while for, things to kind of get going, and, Pinedale kind of things took off. I mean, just the patience that you guys have, are you going to try to maybe approach the press just to settle your girls into tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, that's been part of our identity for years, is the press. We like it, it gets us fired up, kind of gets the girls going into the game, playing quick and not always having to just react to the other team. They could kind of be the aggressor a little bit more. If we can get some turnovers and some easy fast break points, it's good opportunities for girls to see the ball going through the basket, whether it's a layup or whatever, a free throw. Anytime we can get some momentum, seeing some points go up on the board, the ball going through the basket, our shooting gets better when we do that. And we just seem to play in a better flow when we come out with the press. So, I mean, that's kind of always been our identity also.
Does the scene at Casper College kind of maybe help a little bit tonight because you don't have such that big backdrop, and also the crowd is not going to be able to spread out? It's going to be loud and tight there?
I think the crowd part, we've been talking to the girls big time about that, is there's not going to be as much empty space. It's, Thursday, not as many people are able to travel down for any team, so Friday's going to be a little more, and saying there's going to be a few more butts in the seats tonight. It's going to be louder. It's going to feel hotter. I think they do a pretty good job. I mean, throughout the year, you're playing in so many different areas. I think the big thing is the different space and just what's at stake, and just trying to manage all that and getting the girls just, hey, it's the same distance courts we practice on every day. It's kind of the old Hoosiers thing where they go measure the hoop and the free throw line. Everything's the same. So if you can kind of get your head locked into just focusing on the game itself and less on the environment, then they're going to do just fine.
Well, Coach, this will be kind of a two-part question. What was your message and going to be your message to your team tonight, and what's going to be the factor to put you guys in that chipper game tomorrow?
Yeah, a lot of it just go out and play. Try not to. We'll talk about all the stuff like the gym and all that, but ultimately it comes down to like it's getting comfortable within that and just coming out ready to play.
All right, Coach, X Factor difference maker. What is it going to take for you guys to win this contest tonight and make it to that championship game?
I think we look at the 3 phases of basketball: offense, defense, and transition. I think if we can take 2 of those 3, we're good. But also wanted to take the opportunity to kind of shout out some people. How fortunate we are. Just Coach Olenek and I talking all the time. A lot of the great women that we have in our life. So I mean, obviously the girls. All the compliments that he and I get. Like we love them and receive them well. But man, nothing that we get goes without all the work that the girls do. Want to shout out my mom. Always been supporting me every game. I get my pregame text from her, and I know she's cheering us on from Cameron. And then probably our 2 biggest is my wife Karen and Coach's wife Anne Marie. Because people talk about all the work we have to put into, and like that's not possible without those 2. And if there's anybody that's sacrificing more than us, it's those 2. So yeah, we thought. It's a good time in this point of the season to go back and reflect on all the good people in our lives, so appreciate them.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time, and we'll hopefully talk to you after this one's over.
All right, thanks, Wyatt.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
This is Cody High School Basketball at the Class 3A State Championship Tournament on 103.3 The Range.
It is the girls' Class 3A State semifinal matchup. It is the Cody Phillies taking on the Torrington Lady Trailblazers, as we are going to have a national anthem. So when that goes, we are going to go radio silent, which is going to happen now, and we'll be back after the national anthem. National anthem being sung here at the Sweetie Erickson Gymnasium on the campus of Casper College as we get set for the girls' Class 3A semifinal matchup between Cody and Torrington. Like I said, it's pretty simple. It's on the line. Winner punches their ticket to the state title game. We are going to get the starting lineups, and it's going to be Cody going to be the ones being announced first here. They're going to be in the road blue uniforms tonight. Gold numbers, gold lettering, Cody on their jersey. And we will have the starting lineups here in just a moment. We'll announce Cody first and kind of go along with the PA announcer because guess who is in the house tonight? It's the Cody man about to get going here. It's going to start like this for the Cody Phillies. It's a 5'10 junior, number 0, Ellie Talich. She'll be followed by the junior, 5'6", number 5, Addie Boudry. It's the lone senior at 6'1", number 15, Sofia Radakovic. It is number 21, a 5'10 sophomore, Grace Hayes. And to round up the starting lineup for head coach Chris Wagner, it is a 5'9 junior, it's Sydney Simone. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Torrington Trailblazer. Is going to look like this. It's number 0, a senior, going to be Olivia Osmera. She'll be followed by number 4, Natalie Long. It is number 11, JC Hurley. Number 22, Kennedy Reinhardt. And to round up the starting lineup, it's Taryn Stokes, number 34, the senior for Torrington. Torrington going to be in their home whites. Maroon numbers and lettering trimmed in silver. Cody going to be going from left to right, Torrington from right to left as we're courtside here at Casper College. The rest of the starting lineup is going to be introduced here today. You're going to hear quite a bit tonight for Torrington. Is going to be number 4, Natalie Long. She's their leading scorer, but talking with Coach Wagner, this team is pretty spread out as far as scoring. I mean, there's not one particular person you can really key in on a matchup like this. And we'll see how things go as Cody will go from left to right, Torrington right to left. It will be Sofia Radakovic in the center circle. She'll take on number 232, Kennedy Reinhardt. And with that, we are underway. It's Class 3A semifinal basketball here from Casper College as Cody controls the opening tip. Going from left to right as Hayes will feed it off to Talich. She'll drive in, right side layup, and quickly the Cody Phillies will get on the scoreboard on a 2-0 advantage. 2-0 favor of Cody as they'll bring the full court pressure quickly as Torrington beats it wide open underneath. Is Kennedy Reinhardt. Kennedy Reinhardt with the score, and it's quickly tied up at 2 apiece. Back to the Cody Phillies now. It's Sydney Simone on the left corner. Driving in. Kick out to Hayes. Hayes going to track the paint. Gives it off to Radakovic on the feed, but couldn't hold on to the basketball. And it's going to go to Torrington off the turnover. It'll be the first turnover of the evening for Cody. 7:10 to go in quarter number 1. Phillies with the takeaway. As Hayes has it now. Going to have a whistle and a carry called on the Phillies. As Grace Hayes will be called for the turnover. Just like that. Turnovers apiece here. Still tied at 2-2 with 7:02 left to go. As we're right next to the Cody bench. Torrington will turn it over again. Here comes Boudry. She'll back it up now. Right side outside. We'll swing it out to Hayes. Hayes will float it in the paint. Got it. It's Grace Hayes for 2. First bucket for her on the night. And it's 4-2 in favor of Cody. Long has that pass deflected. Simone will tip it out of bounds. It will stay with Torrington as they basically get saved there from the out of bounds. 6:35 left to go in quarter number 1. 4-2 on that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Pinnacle Bank, they're not just a bank, they're Wyoming in a bank. Long will swing it over now to Hurley. Right side outside. Talich is matched up with her defensively. Cody shows his own. Osmera will give it off to Reinhardt underneath. Couldn't get the shot to go, and it's Hayes with the rebound. Trying to push the pace now, slows down. She'll crossover. Looks to put the shot up, but it looks like it was altered there by a Torrington Lady Trailblazer. 2 minutes about to go by here in quarter number 1. Trip to the state title game is on the line. Reinhardt will double dribble with it. That'll be turnover number 3 quickly for Torrington. Cody with just 1 turnover so far. .554 left to go. As you're going to hear a lot of things, official conversations with Coach. You can hear a lot of things here on the floor. Hayes, college range 3, got it. Triple from Hayes gives Cody a 7-2 advantage with 5:36 left to go. Hurley, long pass over to Reinhardt. Boudry closes in defensively as Reagan Moss will check in on the next whistle. So will Molly Morager. Hurley, bounce pass it off there to Stokes for 2. The shot will bounce off from the left iron to the right, and Radakovic comes up with the rebound. Quickly is Talich in the paint. She'll pull it up for 2. Got it. 9-2 with 5:06 left to play. As Cody is off to a quick start here. Quickly is Hurley. She'll drive into the paint. The shot is no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be Torrington basketball. Boudry and Simone will check out, as Moss and Morager will check in with under 5 to play. Osmera to trigger it in. We'll get it into Hurley at the top. There's a swing over to Long. Leading score back to Hurley up top. Long now to Stokes to Reinhardt for 2 as she makes the cut to the right side and lays it in. She's got all 4 points for Torrington in the first quarter. 4:40 left to go. Morager on the drive from right to left. Shot is up. A whistle called, and we'll have a foul. Freebies coming up. Foul going to go against Kennedy Reinhardt. It'll be her first and the team's first of the quarter. Whistles in the first 4 games of the consolation bracket were pretty limited today, to say the least. Since Morager's the one at the line, she'll miss her first. And Evelyn Ogdenau checking in for Radakovic. This broadcast is brought to you by YDOT. Seatbelt save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time you get in your vehicle. It's a message from YDOT. Morager, 1 of 2 from the line. Back to a 6-point game. His biggest lead has been 7 so far. 4:32 left to go. Long. We'll give it off to Reinhardt. There's the swing down to Hurley from the right side. Here's a triple from Osmera, who couldn't get the 3 to go. It's Hayes on the rebound, pushing the pace for Cody. Hayes goes, looks for Ogdenau. It'll be touched out of bounds by Stokes. It'll stay with the Phillies with 4:16 left to play. Checking in for the Lady Trailblazers, it's Maddox McIntosh. First time we're calling her name today. It's the first substitution for Torrington. Rager on the inbound was looking for Ogdenau. Too much power on the pass, and it'll turn it over. Now it's tie up. Morager rips it away. Hayes triple is up. It's going to be no good. Rebound by 2 Phillies. It's now going to be Torrington basketball as Morager and Ogdenau were both fighting for the rebound. And coming up with the basketball will be Torrington. And timeout spent by the Lady Trailblazers. It's going to be a quick 30. We'll keep it here as it is a quick start to this one. It's 10-4 on your Pickle Bank scoreboard. Yeah, let's give a big thanks to some of our sponsors who make this possible. It is Cody Ace Hardware, your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Make sure you visit them at the Back Lake Plaza today. Also, Breadboard Sub Shop, located on the top of Grable Hill. They've celebrated 30 years of business in Cody, and they're there to serve the best sandwiches, bagels, and more. Also, Park County Glass. They've been serving locally for over 30 years. So Cody is off to a quick 10-4 start. They've only missed 3 shots so far, 57% from the field. I have a 1 of 2 from 3-point land. Torrington 2 of 5, but multiple turnovers to start this one off. Torrington down to 4 timeouts. Cody with all 5. Nobody new checks in for either squad. Long will get the pass as Cody shows pressure. Long gets it over the timeline now. We'll give it off to Stokes. Was looking for Reinhardt. Reinhardt tries to save it. Picked up there by Long as she'll drive into the right side. Off the glass and in. Natalie Long, all but 2 points. Hayes loses the basketball. Last touch by Ogdenau out of bounds. It will stay, or no, go to Torrington. .340 left to play. 10-6, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody advantage. Morager basically gets in the way of the pass as it rolls over the midcourt stripe as Talich comes up with it. Talich, left side, nice looking shot and drops. So she's got 6. 12-6 now, 3:20 left to play in quarter number 1. Hurley, long football pass. Ogdenau intercepts it. It's another turnover. Ross was trying to get the pass. It was bouncing to her, and then Torrington will throw it away, and Talich will let it roll out of bounds. Checking in for Torrington is Olivia Osmero, who checks back in. And checking out will be Kennedy Reinhardt, who has 4 of the 6 so far. Hayes now over the midcourt stripe, makes her way to the right side, swings it to Talich, now to Moss. Left side outside, now to Morager. Morager, skip pass over to Talich. Will feed it inside to Agada in the paint. Agada, one dribble off to Hayes as it bounces a couple times off her arm, as she'll float it from 10. Got it. Grace Hayes with 8. Cody now up by 8. Long gives it off down to McIntosh, down up to Long. As Long will try to attack the left side. Bounce pass it off now to McIntosh. She'll fire Long 2. And Hayes will come down with the rebound again. That's her 3rd rebound of the contest. Hayes will be fouled on the drive. They're going to give the foul off to Osmero. Be her first and the team's 2nd of the quarter. 2:24 left to go in quarter number 1 here. Cody, as of right now, has shot 67% from the field. Hayes looks to feed it off to Agada. Does. Puts up a shot. It's way high off the glass and will be off the mark. It'll be out of bounds as 3 Phillies check in. Radakovich, Boudry, and Simone check in as Talich, Agada, and Moss will check out. Simone to trigger it in. Looks for Hayes in the paint. Quick catch and shoot, no good. Hayes coming up with the rebound will be Morager for the Phillies, and then falling out of bounds is Morager will be slow to get up. Talich will quickly check back in as Morager looking like she's having a tough time walking on that foot, but she will quickly make her way to the bench. We know she's tough, and hopefully she is doing all right. 2:11 to play. Talich back in, so the starting 5 for Cody is in with a 14-6 advantage. Osmera looks for Stokes. Hayes almost gets in the passing lane as Stokes will give it up to McIntosh. McIntosh will fire a shot. Boudry, quick rebound. And Boudry falls to the floor. It's going to be a tie-up. And the possession arrow is going to favor Cody. 1:56 left to go. Torrington not showing much of pressure. They'll back everything off and meet Hayes at the half-court logo. Over the timeline, Hayes gives it off to Simone. Simone will back it up as she was looking for Hayes. Hayes does get the pass as she was looking for Radakovich. And it's going to be another turnover for Cody. I have 4 turnovers so far in the contest with 1:39 left to play. Cody again still showing the full court pressure. Reagan Moss will check it on the next whistle. Hurley over to Osmera. Does. As Stokes will kick it over to Reinhardt, who's back in. Triple is off the mark. High up, and Radakovich comes down with the board. 80 seconds to go. Hayes to Boudry, right side outside. With 75 seconds left to play, it's Simone. Has a 3. She'll take it. Bounce off the back iron. Brought down by Reinhardt. Cody is now gone 6 of 11 from the field unofficially. 60 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Reinhardt is looking for Stokes. Radakovich intercepts it, trying to go all the way. She'll slow it down now to Hayes. Hayes off the right side, gets it to drop. Nice job by Radakovich. A to control the basketball, but BU, nice pass to Hayes to get the score. 16-6 with 41 ticks on the clock. Reinhardt looks for Stokes, falls on the floor as Reinhardt picks it back up. Stokes to McIntosh, matched up there by Hayes. Hand off to Osmera for 3. That's going to be a foul call on a late whistle. It'll send Osmera to the line. Yeah, she'll get 3 free throws coming up. Hayes will pick up her first personal. It is going to be the team's first of the quarter. Moss will check in for Hayes. In for Torrington is Kiana Gunhammer. I'm going to say that was not on a shot, so apologies there for my mistake. It was well after the shot, which is why it's a foul on the floor. Radakovic gets the tie up. Possession arrow will favor Torrington. That's why there was a little bit of confusion on my end, because only sometimes you get a late whistle. So inbounding in front of us is going to be Maddox McIntosh. She'll inbound it to Hurley. Hurley, swing it to McIntosh with 13 seconds on the clock. Back to Hurley. Swing it over to Osmera. Back to Hurley as they'll work it around the perimeter with 6 seconds left to go. Hurley drives in to Stokes. Stokes, charity stripe jumper, got it with 2 seconds on the clock. As Towers is going to throw a long shot. They're not even going to count the shot. And at the end of one, it is Cody 16. Torrington A will step aside. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout on 103.3 The Range.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Getting you set for second quarter action here from the Sweetie Erickson Gymnasium on the campus of Casper College. Wyatt Bridgeko with you. McKenna back in the studio, keeping this game live on 103.3 FM, online at MyHeartMountainRadio.com, KBEA Cali Cody. Torrington into the quarter on a bucket from Terrence Stokes. He gives Torrington down to 8 as Cody leads at 16-8 to start quarter number 2, as they will have the starting 5 out there. It's Hayes, Boudry, Simone, Radakovic, and Talic to start the second quarter of action. Talic will feed it inside to Radakovic. Kick out Hayes. She'll drive in right side floater off the iron and got it to go. Grace Hayes with 11. Cody up by 10 as they show full court pressure again. Hurley does hit it over the timeline with 7:36 left to go. Long, feed inside to Stokes on the left elbow. Hand off down to Long. She'll fire it from the right elbow as it was deflected and brought down by Radakovic. 40 seconds have gone by. Talic, free throw jumper will bounce off the back iron and won't fall, as rebound will be courtesy of Long. First missed shot for Cody. They're 57% unofficially from the field. Minute gone by in the seconds. Reinhardt will check in on the next whistle. Cody showing man-to-man defense. Here's Hurley. She'll drive in. Bounce pass it off there to Gunhammer for 3. Way over the bucket. And brought down by Hayes. Hayes will get fouled as she crosses the midcourt stripe. And Torrington will pick up the foul courtesy of J.C. Hurley. It's going to be the first team foul of the quarter. Checking in for Torrington is Reinhardt. Gunhammer checks out for the Lady Trailblazers. Radakovic at the top, feed inside to Simone. On the right side, looks to bounce pass it off to Radakovic, but too much as Talic comes up with it. Looks for Simone wide open underneath on the right side. And Simone gets her first bucket of the contest. Cody up by 12. 90 seconds gone by. Cody leads 20-8 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Long quickly looks to kick it over to Reinhardt. Swing to Hurley. Left side outside. Talic is matched up with her. There's a shot from Hurley and a whistle and 2 free throws coming up. This is going to be Sofia Radakovic who picks up the foul for the Phillies. Her first personal. It's the team's first of the quarter. With 6:16 left to go, Hurley is going to go to the line and has a interesting shooting form. She shoots 61% of the line and she'll miss the first. It's not like her body faces straight towards the bucket. It's more sideways. And she shows that. One more free throw coming up. Now she'll square the body up there and she'll make the second. Checking in, Reagan Moss for Cindy Simone. Lead is down to 11. 6:16 left to play. Talich will inbound it to Hayes. Hayes over the midcourt stripe, swings it over to Boudry. Now to Talich at the top. Talich gives down to Hayes, and an offensive foul going to be called on the Phillies. There you get Ellie Talich on the offensive foul, so I'll give Torrington the basketball back, as both teams have 5 fouls apiece. 5 turnovers, excuse me. Long now for the Lady Trailblazers. Makes her way from right to left. Hand off down to Hurley. Now let's pass it off to Osmera. Give it back to Hurley. Every possession, it's Hurley who's the one who touches the basketball, and putting it up is Terrence Stokes. The lead is down to single digits to 9. Hayes to Talich. Agada will check in on the next whistle with 5:35 left to play. Talich makes her way to the left side, spins right, continues to dribble, looks to give it off to Mosh. She does get it up, and a whistle going to be called on Torrington. We're going to get Terrence Stokes for the foul. Be her first and team second of the quarter, as 2 fouls apiece for both squads. Agada will check in for Radakovic. Talich triggers it into Hayes, in the paint. Too much power on the glasses. Agada will give it off to Hayes for the score. And either way, Hayes misses the shot, but she's the one who gets the bucket. 22-11 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Back to a 10-point lead, or excuse me, 11-point lead for the Phillies. Here's a drive from Long in the paint, swatted away from by Hayes as she gets it. Pushing the pace and slows it down. Swing it over to Boudry. Looks for the give inside to Agada as Boudry gets it back with Stokes getting in the way of the passing lane. Under 5 to play. Here's a kick out, Talich. Talich drives in left side, and once again the shot is a little too much. And bringing it down is Hurley, and a timeout going to be called on Torrington. That'll be their second timeout called in the contest. They'll be down to 3 with 4:44 left to play. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. We'll step aside. Cody 22, Torrington 11. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
You're tuned to the Class 3A State Basketball Tournament on 103.3 The Range. Now back to the action. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
Torrington takes the timeout. They're down to 3 after Cody was bringing a lot of pressure, and Torrington couldn't get the ball moving on their own side of the court. 4:44 left to play. Cody 22, Torrington 11. As right now, Torrington down to 3 timeouts. Cody has all 5, and it will be Torrington basketball. Right now, Cody has Agada, Talich, Hayes, Moss, and Boudry, the 5 in for the Phillies. No changes for Torrington at the moment. Long has that poked away from Talich, almost stolen away from Boudry. Talich, though, gets in the passing lane, and she'll take it, give it off to Moss, right side. Goes straight up, couldn't get the shot to go down, though. It certainly falls to the floor, over to Long. Quickly, it's Reinhardt, it's Talich. Puts it away. It's going to be a foul on the floor. And she basically smacked the arm of Reinhardt. They're going to send Reinhardt to the line. Talich picks up her second, and either way, Cody is saying that maybe it wasn't on the shot. Reinhardt will make the first and quickly changes to the lineup. Molly Morager, who got up slow in the first quarter, is back into the contest, so good to see her back in. And also it is going to be Sydney Simone. 4:26 left to go. Final free throw coming up as Reinhardt sunk the first. Sets, fires, in and out on the second free throw. And quickly now are the Cody Phillies. Now to Hayes at the top. Makes her way to the right side. Moss on the cut. Kick out to Simone at the top. Will fire a deep three. As it drops to the left side. Agnew trying to get the rebound, and Long is going to be the last one to touch it if she was trying. Both hustle down the court. It's good hustle play by both. Not only Long, Agnew and Simone on that play. 4:10 to go. Hayes. Hand off Simone. At the top, makes her way to the right. It's Moss. Moss. Hand off Hayes is right now Cody just seeing what the defense gets them. Moss. Hayes. Back up top. High dribble. Avoids the carry. Moss on the cut. Shot goes over the right and down to the left. And the shot going to be off the mark for Cody. And right now only shooting 50%. Simone comes up with a steal. Simone with a 1-on-2, puts up the shot. They're going to call a blocking foul. Originally, it was what the call. That is going to be the case. He'll stay as Simone will go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. They're going to give the foul to J.C. Hurley. That'll be her second personal. It is the team's third of the quarter. Simone at the line to shoot two. First free throw going to be off to the right and down to the left. This broadcast is brought to you by Allstate agent Kill Mitchell. Allstate, you are in good hands. Simone with her second with 3:33 on the clock. Gets it to drop. 23-12 with 3:30 left to go, and a whistle going to be called on the Phillies as Long falls to the floor. We get Reagan Moss with her first, and now that is going to be the 14th foul for Cody. So next foul will put the Lady Trailblazers in the bonus. Osmera to Stokes. Now it's Reinhardt. Back to Stokes at the top. Swinging over now to Osmera. Long right side outside. One dribble back to Osmera with 3:15 on the clock. Stokes dribbles in. Now off to Osmera. Left side, giving it to Long in the paint. Shot, clicks back iron, and going to be out of bounds. And it will go to the Phillies as it hits off the foot of Long. Torrington showing some full court pressure here as inbound will go to Hayes. 3 minutes to go in the second. Hayes, high dribble, they'll call it for a carry again. Turnover number 7 in this one. 2:56 to play. That was just a high dribble, enough for the officials to give it the call. Radakovic will check it on the next whistle. Is into the contest is Maddox McIntosh for the Lady Trailblazers. Here's Osmera. Right side outside, feeds it to Stokes, stolen away by Hayes. Hayes will go over the midcourt stripe, trying to push the pace after Morager. Morager looks as two Lady Trailblazers close in. She'll be saved by a foul. With 2:31 left to go, the foul going to be called against McIntosh. She'll pick up her first. It's the team's fourth. Agnew will check out. Radakovic is back in touch. Last second will come in for Morager. So that means it will be Moss, Radakovic, Talich, Hayes, and Simone, the 5 in for the Phillies. And that will go to Radakovic. And Radakovic will travel. She was looking to give it off to Simone, trying to change directions who she was going to pass it to, and picked up that pivot foot. 2:26 left to play, 23-12. It's early over the midcourt stripe. Looks to go all the way in. A foul going to be called for the far side official. Boudry will get ready to check in, and that will put Torrington at the line as that will be the 5th foul committed by the Cody Phillies. And Moss will pick up her second. It's going to be Hurley at the line. Hurley earlier in the second went 1 of 2. She'll miss the first. Same sequence as the first trip to the line. We'll see if that stands true with the next free throw.
Torrington 2 of 5 from the line at 40% in this one. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Radakovic. Timeout given to the Cody Phillies. With 2:16 left to go, the Cody Phillies lead this one 23-12. We'll take a quick 30 back on 103.3 The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Cody High School Basketball is live on the range. Let's send it back to the action.
2:16 left to go in quarter number 2. Cody 23, Torrington 12. Timeout taken by the Phillies as they spent their first timeout. As soon as they inbound it, it is going to be Torrington who comes up with a steal, but stepping out of bounds will be Osmera. And Cody will just get it back. Full court pressure being shown. Talich was looking for Radakovic. Now to Boudry as they do get it over the midcourt line. With 2:06 left to play. 23-12. Cody outscoring right now the Lady Trailblazers 7-4, but low scoring second quarter. Radakovic spins to the right, lays it in off the assist from Talich. Radakovic with her first points. Cody now up by 13. Torrington will throw it out of bounds, but it's last touch by Cody. 1:47 now to go. Osmero will trigger it in from the baseline. Inbound will go to Stokes. Talich almost came up with the basketball, but Torrington has it. Reinhardt with the handoff now to Long, as Long is surveying the offense. Gets a screen from Stokes. Reinhardt. Reinhardt will bring it back up top to Hurley. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Long, as Boudry switches defensively. Let's pass it off to Hurley. Hurley driving in the right side. Bounce passing for Stokes, but it's taken away by Hayes. Hayes trying to push the pace. It's 2-on-1. Hayes left side and can't get the layup to go. And Stokes on a quick rebound. This opportunity there for the Phillies. Osmera going to go triple from the other side. It's going to be rebounded by Reinhardt. Reinhardt has that poked away from Talich. Boudry will now slow it down. Under a minute to play. 53 seconds left to go. Hayes is at the top. 48 seconds to go. Hand off Boudry, left side. Now makes her way to the middle. Spins. Trying to find somebody to give it off to. Now does to Hayes. 38 seconds to go. Boudry directing Simone to go to the other side now. Now she will hand it off to Simone. Almost ripped away by Long. She does. It's on the floor, and it's picked up by Hayes. Hayes is going to go over the midcourt stripe, and now we got an official whistle. This is an injury on the floor. And falling to the floor is going to be J.C. Hurley, and hopefully she is all right as she's taking some time and being asked for some help here. Looks like just a crab based on how they're trying to take care of her. We'll step aside. 21.8 left to go. Cody 25 and Torrington 12. We'll take a quick 30 and update. We'll be back here on 103.3 The Range.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach,
Good news for Torrington fans is Hurley is able to make her way to the bench under her own power. And checking in for the Lady Trailblazers will be McIntosh. Coming in for Hurley. That should look like just a little bit of a collision, and then Hurley went to the floor.
And again, was able to get up under our own power. That was the good news for Torrington fans. Morager will lose it. It's going to be taken away by Asamera, who will try to go for the layup on the right side, miss it. And picked up by Hayes. 6 seconds left to go. Hayes will step, pull up 3 at the buzzer. No, with 1 second. Talich going to fire it up, but the shot is going to be off the mark. So we have played 16 minutes of basketball, and it's been the Cody Phillies leading this one 25-12. Still a tightly contested contest. Your Kiel Sanitation halftime report is coming up. We're back in 4 minutes to recap the first half. Cody 25, Torrington 12. Here's our report from Kiel Sanitation.
Since 1982, Kiel Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Kiel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Kiel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KielSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Kiel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
3A state basketball is on the range. Let's send it back to Wyatt Barichka in Casper.
Halftime here from the Sweetie Erickson Thunderbird Gymnasium on the campus of Casper College as Cody holds on to a 25-12 lead going into the half. A low-scoring second quarter. Cody would outscore the Lady Trailblazers 16-8 after one. They would then outscore Torrington 9-4 in the second quarter. No, one tie so far in the contest. Biggest lead is 13 points when Cody has led. Well, where it stands right now, 25-12. The Lady Trailblazers shoot 29% from the field. They are 0 of 4 from three-point land, 5 of 17 from the field, and 2 of 6 at the charity stripe. Forward Cody shooting about 45% on the day, 25% from three-point land, and 50% from the charity stripe. Rebounds, Cody doubling what Torrington has at 18-9. Turnovers are 11-10 in favor of the Cody Phillies. And taking a look at some other statistics here in this one. Offensive rebounds, Cody with 5, Torrington with 1 so far in the ball game. Now as you look at your team statistics after one half of play, we'll step aside for another 1-minute timeout and get your individual statistics. Next on the Keel Sanitation Halftime Report on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School Sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
We continue the Keel Sanitation Halftime Report. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
25-12 at your halftime intermission on the Keel Sanitation Halftime Report. It's brought to you by Keel Sanitation. It's the Bighorn Basin's first choice for their sanitation needs, serving Cody and Level Bell and the entire Bighorn Basin. Visit them at keelsanitation.com today. Individual numbers, we'll start with the Torrington Lady Trailblazer. It's led by Kennedy Reinhardt with 5, Taryn Stokes with 4. You have Natalie Long with 2, J.C. Hurley with 1. And that is all the scoring for Torrington so far. For the Cody Phillies, are led by Grace Hayes, has 13 points, leading all scoring in this contest. Allie Towich with 6. You have Sophia Radakovich with 2, Sydney Simone with 3, and Evelyn Agada has 1 point. Or no, that's not the case. It's Morali Morager with 1 point, courtesy of a free throw in the first half. Other games going to be taking place here in just a moment. We'll actually see if we can pull those up real quick here. Constellations finals today. Buffalo outlasted Lander 47-43. Wheelan would run over Powell in the first half. Powell crawled their way back, but would fall short 62-57. That's the consolation games. So the game after this one, well, it's going to be a doozy. It's Pinedale taking on Douglas, and what is Douglas's only loss of the season. That was against the Lady Wranglers, but now it's going to be taking place on a neutral site. 25-12 at the half. We'll take one more 30-second timeout here in just a moment and get you set for the final 16 minutes of basketball. It's Cody 25, Torrington 12. This has been your Keel Sanitation Halftime Report, serving the Bighorn Basin. It's the Bighorn Basin's first choice for their sanitation needs. Back in 30, second half action is next.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach.
Cody High School Basketball is live on the range. Let's send it back to the action.
25-12 as we get you set for third quarter action here for the Sweetie Erickson Thunderbird Gymnasium on the campus of Casper College. Wyatt Bridgeko with you, McKenna back in the studio as the Cody Phillies are looking to hold on here. Winner punches their ticket tomorrow's state championship game. That is going to take place at 2:30. Loser will have an earlier morning game tomorrow at 10:30. Wyatt Bridgeko with you. Getting back in the studio. It will be Torrington basketball. Plays where they're going. Torrington going to go from left to right. Cody from right to left. 8 minutes on the clock. Torrington basketball to start in their home whites. Cody in their road blues. And we're underway. Second half action has begun here as Hurley will take it over the midcourt stripe. Hayes matches up with her as Hurley will give it off down to Long. Long with a swing pass over to Stokes. It's now Osmera driving in, looking to kick it out as Hayes will come for the steal. Osmera was looking for Stokes. Hayes all the way, floater in the paint, off the back iron, drops to the right, rebounded by Long. Long with her first rebound of the half so far. 30 seconds gone by. It's still 25-12. Underhand pass to Osmera. Step side. Thought about a three. Gives it off though to Long. Feed the right hard on the right elbow. Poked away as Hayes will pick up. Looks like the foul as she was trying to go for another steal. That is the case. And it picks up foul number 2. Second personal, first team foul of the quarter. Torrington to trigger it in for the baseline on the right side. Inbound goes to Stokes. Fires a quick shot. It'll fall and rebound courtesy of Talich. Talich makes her way, attacks the right side. She'll be fouled, and Talich is going to have 2 freebies at the line. They're going to get Kennedy Reinhardt for the foul. That'll be her second personal, and it's going to be the first team foul of the quarter. Talich is at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is off the mark. This broadcast is brought to you by Haskell's. For the best prices and better service, visit Haskell's Furniture and Flooring for all of your home redesign needs, including mattresses, flooring, and more. That's Haskell's Furniture and Flooring. Talich to go 1 of 2, does. And it makes it now 26-12. First points of the second half come from the line. Long over the midcourt circle now. She'll bounce pass it off to Reinhardt. Quickly kick it out to Osmera for a triple. Got it. First 3 for Torrington. The lead cuts down to 11 again. It's 26-15 with 6:50 to go. Looking for a give to Simone. Back to Hayes at the top. In the paint, looking to give it off to Radakovic. Kick out Simone. Triple from the left corner. Bounces from the right iron. Fight for the basketball. It's going to be Hayes. And Long will come up with it. Osmera slow to get up, and hopefully she is all right as Torrington. J.C. Hurley will let her come back. Looks like Osmera doing all right as she got the pass just a moment ago. Back to the Lady Trailblazers. 6:18 left to play. Osmera has it. Triple this time from the left side. Will miss the mark. It's rebounded, ground down by Hayes. Simone looks for Talich. Does get it to her. Talich will attack the left side. Looks for the feed to Radakovic. And a foul going to occur on the floor. And I believe they're going to get Torrington for this based on coach's reaction. They're going to get Stokes for the foul. And checking in for Torrington will be McIntosh. Osmera will check out with 6:05 left to play. Talich to trigger it in. Inbound will go to Radakovic on the left elbow. Radakovic, hand off now to Simone. Simone will go to the line, spins in the paint left side. And the shot is put up and good, courtesy of Sofia Radakovic. 28-15, 5:44 left to go. McIntosh right side outside, matched up by Simone, there's a give down to Stokes. Back to McIntosh. Triple is up. Hits the right iron and falls to Hayes on the left side. That's 3 threes Torrington has taken. They're right now 1 of 4. As pass intended for Dokovic. Last touch by Torrington. 5:28 left to go in the third quarter. 28-15 right now. Both teams have scored 3 points. Inbound goes to Dallas. She'll put up the shot. She'll be getting some contact, and she'll head to the charity stripe. Foul going to go against Kennedy Reinhardt. Picks up her third, and it's going to be the team's third of the quarter. Dallas, who went 1 of 2 just a moment ago, will fire the first free throw and knock it in. This broadcast is brought to you by Canyon Therapy. For all your physical and occupational needs, Canyon Therapy is the place to be. Reinhardt going to check out, and checking back in is going to be Osmera. Big shout out to John Young, who's listening from Cody. Hopefully your trip from Arizona was well. Second free throw, no good. Hayes gets the rebound. Radakovic put it up the shot and couldn't get it to go. Torrington has it back with 5:15 left to play. Good looking shot from Radakovic, just couldn't get it to fall. Stokes do for McIntosh. McIntosh loses the basketball. Simone picks it up. It's a turnover. Quickly, long pass. Hayes left side. Waits, gives it off to Radakovic. Fire in the paint. Bounce off the back iron. And it's going to be brought down by Long. Long getting trapped there. Simone rips it away. It's going to be a jump ball called first. Either way, Cody was going to have the arrow. And we're going to have just a switch of the official who's going to inbound it. Couch inbound it now to Hayes with 4:50 left to go. Still 29-15 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 3 Phillies getting set to check in as they cross from our vantage point here at the scorer's table. Feed from Dallas for Radakovic will go in. Radakovic spun to the right, got the bucket to go, and Cody is now up by 16. Stokes to Hurley now, way up top with 4:24 left to go. Hurley gets the screen from McIntosh, tries to drive right side, but gives it off to Stokes. Stokes all the way, they're going to wave off the shot attempt, but a foul occurs on the floor first, and Radakovic will pick up foul number 2. Molly Morager, Evelyn Hagedal, and Reagan Moss will check in. Radakovic, Simone, and Boudry will check out with 4:17 to play. Inbound Stokes, now to McIntosh, back to Stokes. We'll give it now to Hurley with 4:10 to play. Hurley drives in, has a lane, puts up the shot, and another whistle, and 2 free throws coming up. Foul going to go against Evelyn Hagedal. As Haley Danzy going to get set to check in with 4:06 left to play. First free throw from Hurley is coming up. She is 1 of 4 from the line. First free throw is off the mark. Broadcast is brought to you by Woodward Tractor, a place for all your Takahouchi equipment needs. Visit Woodward Tractor for your next construction machine. Visit them located near Mentok Park. Second and final free throw is in and out, rebounded by Dalich. Dalich could have pushed the pace, was looking for Hayes. She'll fire a mid-range. Jumper got it. Grace Hayes with 15, first bucket of the half. And the lead is up to 18. 3:47 left to play. Long, matched up there by Danzy. As Long will give it up now to McIntosh. Fires a 3. It's going to be rebounded. Was intended for Danzy. Couldn't get the rebound as it looked like it bounced off her knee out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Torrington. 3:37 left to go in quarter number 3. Inbound to Long. Left side outside, makes her way towards the middle. Backs her way up with 3:32 left to go. Long, looking. Hand off down to Hurley, matched up by Hagedal. Hurley trying to attack the baseline. Right side, fire a shot, and it's going to be swatted away out of bounds by Grace Hayes. Torrington will trigger it in from the baseline as Boudry will check in for Grace Hayes with 3:19 left to go. Torrington with 3 timeouts. And 3 fouls. Cody with 4 timeouts and 3 fouls as well. Inbound will go to Long on the right side. As Long will attack, fire a floater from the paint. No good. It's rebounded by Talich. Talich will slow it down. Makes her way to the right side. Morager now with the handoff now to Talich. Talich is feeding out Agada, who ripped it away before the steal, but tried to put up the shot. And Agada is going to go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul going to go against Asmera, who will pick up her second personal. Team's 4th of the quarter. Agada's first free throw will clank off the iron. Give a big shout out as well to State Farm agent Jed Talich. There to build the best insurance plan for you. Agada 0 of 2 from the line. And almost getting an old rebound. Boudry runs into the bench trying to save the basketball. Basketball will go to Torrington, and with 2:58 left to go, it'll be Torrington who spends a timeout. 2:58 left to go, full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. It's Cody 33, Torrington 15. We're back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Cody High School Basketball at the Class 3A State Championship Tournament on 103.3 The Range.
2:58 left to go in the third quarter. It is Cody 33, Torrington 15 on the Pinnacle Main scoreboard. Timeout was taken by Torrington head coach Chris Strampy. And with 2:58 left to go, the Phillies will have Reagan Moss, Molly Morager, Evelyn Agada, Ellie Talich, and Maddie Boudry in. The Lady Trailblazers are going to have McIntosh, Hurley, Long, Osmera, and Stokes in for the Lady Trailblazers. 2:53 left to go. Slow walk over the midcourt stripe is Hurley. Matched up there by Morager. Cody is showing a man-to-man. A foul going to be courtesy of a reach by Agada. That'll be the 4th personal foul on Cody. Second personal for Agada, 14th foul for Cody. We're going to inbound it from the baseline. It will be McIntosh to trigger it in. Torrington shows the box. Inbound will go to Hurley. Left side, going from left to right, off the glass and in. JC Hurley with her first points of the contest from the field. She's got 3. And lead is down to 16. Whistle. Out of bounds will stay with Cody. Talich will trigger it in as Hayes will get set to check in. Boudry makes her way to the left side. To Talich. Feeds it out to Moss. Now to give to Agada in the paint. Was looking for Morager. And once again, just a little too much zip on the pass. And that's going to be the 9th turnover unofficially a half for Cody. Radakovic checks in for Agada. 2:17 left to go in the third quarter. Torrington going to inbound the pass. McIntosh gets it back from Hurley, who gives it off to Long. Long had a 3-on-2 for a moment. Cody closes in quickly as Stokes will miss the shot, and it's going to be Hayes now, quickly all the way, give it off to Radakovic, though, puts up the shot, no good. And it's Torrington coming back up with the basketball. McIntosh and the Lady Trailblazers have a 2-on-1. McIntosh to Osmera, and Cody transitions. Here's a triple from Long, got it. Natalie Long with a triple, and Torrington just like that cuts it to within 13. Biggest lead was 18 here in the third quarter. Moss will get fouled, and at the line is going to send Reagan Moss because of bonus free throws coming up for the final 96 seconds. Emily Long picks up her first personal, and it's going to be the 15 foul. And Moss is at the line looking for her first points of the night. First opportunity she has had from the line. First free throw is good. 1:36 left to go. Moss will shoot one more. 14-point lead now for Cody. Second and final free throw is good. 35-20 now. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Final 90 seconds left to go. Long over the midcourt stripe. That pass is tapped out of bounds by Talich. (35-20). McIntosh inbound to Hurley. Far side on the right side. Long at the top. Bounce pass it to Osmera. It's back to Long. Hurley with his own defense. Osmera on the skip pass, putting up the shot. She'll be fouled. And going to the line is Radakovic, showing a little bit of frustration on that one as she's called for foul number 3. That will put Torrington in the bonus for the final 71 seconds. Osmera going to go to the line, who has a triple already in this contest. And the first free throw is up, and it's good. Big thanks to Pinnacle Bank. They're not just a bank, they're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Second and final free throw. Looking to make it a perfect 2 for 2 as Torrington has shot 33%. Now make it 40% as she makes both. Late substitution. Simone will check in for Moss. As the lead is down to 13. The biggest lead was 18 at one point when Cody led 33-15. Torrington has gone on a 7-2 run since. Talich is at the top. Give it inside to Radakovic in the paint. Simone left side triple off the mark. And rebound will be courtesy of Long. Almost ripped away there. Then you're going to get a out of bounds for the Phillies, and Cody's going to have the basketball. 56 seconds left to go. Simone looking to trigger it in, gives it off to Hayes. Quick catch and shoot 3, takes one bounce, no good. Simone trying to clean it up, can't get that one to go. Talich though, third time is a charm. Couple of chances for the Phillies. It took them 3 chances to get the score. Leads back up to 15. Hurley looking, bounce pass it to Long now. 30 seconds on the clock. Back to Hurley. Hurley gonna skip pass it over to McIntosh. Feed inside to Stokes. Radakovic gets to the passing lane. Boudry will give it up to Hayes, who will lay it up and lay it in. Grace Hayes with 17. It was Radakovic who started the whole sequence. Boudry was able to get the assist. 39-22, 6 seconds left to go. Long, right side baseline. Looking, gives it off to Stokes, wide up underneath the basket, and gets the layup to go with no time on the clock. Cody outscores Torrington 14-12, and we still have ourselves a ball game. 39-24, final 8 minutes are next on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
The fourth quarter is here. The final 8 minutes start now.
Eight more minutes to decide who's going to go to the Class 3A Girls State Championship basketball game. Loser will play at the 10:30 game tomorrow. Wyatt Marichka, McKenna back in the studio here on 103.3 FM KBE in Cali, Cody. As the Cody Phillies hold on to a 15-point advantage, Torrington got a buzzer beater layup courtesy of Terrence Stokes, who was wide open underneath. And the lead is up to 15 for the Cody Phillies. We get underway, final 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. As Cody will start Boudry, Hayes, Talich, Simone, and Radakovic. The first 5 in for the Phillies in this fourth quarter. Radakovic gets in the passing lane. It's Boudry comes up with the steal. Turnover number 10 for the Lady Trailblazers. Simone has a 3, takes it from the left side, gets it to go. Sydney Simone with her first triple of the night. Cody is up now by 18 again. Biggest lead has that. That was 33-15 in the third. And now it's back to an 18-point lead at 42-24. Early to Osmera as Hayes will get in the passing lane. The basketball bounces off her leg out of bounds. 45 seconds gone by here in the fourth quarter. Radakovic gets into the lane. She's got the steal. She's going to give it off to Hayes for the assist. Lays it in. It's Grace Hayes with the score. It's now 44-24. And we'll get a whistle on Grace Hayes. That'll be her third personal. Torrington will inbound it from the right baseline. Inbound wide underneath is Hurley. Couldn't get the layup to go. Second chance. That's no good either. Simone will not be able to get the rebound. It's Osmero who comes up with it. Hurley to Reinhardt for 2. No, it's no good as Hayes will fall on the floor and a foul going to be called first. Couple of chances for Torrington. They weren't able to get the shot to go. And J.C. Hurley will pick up foul number 3. Lead stands at 20 at 44-24. Back to the Phillies offensively. Looking for a chance to make that title game tomorrow afternoon. Hayes, left, right elbow shot, no good. And Natalie Long comes up with the board. Right now, 6:27 is all that's left in this fourth quarter. Here's a drive. Longest shot is deflected by Radakovic out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Long as well. 6:22 left to play. Hayes going to be met up at half court by Long. Is looking for Boudry. Goes between Boudry's legs, and it's going to be a turnover on Cody. Boudry didn't even have a chance to go and crowd the basketball or get the basketball before it went out of bounds. Hurley to Osmera. Right side outside, swing it over now to Long at the top. Simone matches up with her defensively. Under 6 to play in the fourth. Reinhardt tries to attack. Charity stripe jumper off the mark and rebounded by Hayes. Hayes to the left side, hand off Boudry. Boudry will look to give it off to Simone. Does. Now hand off to Hayes. It's going back and forth right now at the three-point line. Swing it over to Hayes. Hayes, long skip pass over to Simone. Back to Boudry at the top. There's a give to Radakovic. Radakovic was looking for Talich on the cut. It's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be turnover on Cody. That's number 11 for the Phillies as Evelyn Aguinal will check in for Radakovic. Timeout taken by Torrington. They'll take a full. We'll take a quick 30. With 5:27 left to go, the Cody Phillies lead this one 44-24. We're back at 30 seconds right here on 103.3 The Range.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronxton Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
Cody High School band bringing this back after the timeout taken by Torrington. They're down to just 1. Wyatt Barichka with you, 5:07 here from Casper College at the Sweetie Erickson Gymnasium. Cody up by 20. There's still plenty of time left in this one with 5:27 left to go. Phillies have it. Oganaw, Simone, Boudry, Hayes, and Talich. The 5 in for the Phillies. Torrington has Hurley, Long, McIntosh, Stokes, and Osmer. 5:26 left to go. Hurley almost lost the basketball as it went between her hands. Hurley will give it off to Long now. Boudry pokes it away, trying to get the steal, but she couldn't get it just in time. It's going to stay with Torrington. Nice defensive effort there by Boudry. Now Torrington will inbound it in front of the fans on the other side from our vantage point. Right next to the Cody Philly bench as well. That's kind of a nice opportunity as a broadcaster to kind of hear some things that you normally don't get to when you're high on top of gyms. Osmera spins, pump fake once, loses the basketball. She'll dribble it again as it's deflected by Hayes. She'll fire a deep 3, and it's going to be no good. Rebound will go to Talich. Talich trying to quickly attack to the right side all the way from coast to coast is Talich. Gets the 2. Cody on a quick 7-0 run to start the fourth quarter. 46-24 with 4:33 left to play. McIntosh triple from the left will bounce out the back iron. And rebound will go to Oganaw. Here comes Hayes quickly. And she'll give it off to Boudry. Boudry goes into the paint. Handoff will look for Talich. And Talich will reset things here. Talich now to Hayes. With 4:09 left to play. Hayes attacking the left side. She'll slip to the floor and will be a foul on Torrington though. Probably want Kaz Hayes to slide on the floor. Long picks up her second. Molly Morager and Reagan Moss check in for the Phillies. Simone and Boudry check it out with 4:05 left to play. Talich to inbound. It's going to be inbound Hayes in the paint. Kick out Talich. Morager loses the basketball. Turnover by Cody as Osmera comes up with it. Now to McIntosh in the front court. Hurley will dribble all the way to McIntosh. Mid-range jumper, got it. McIntosh with her first bucket of the contest. Torrington cuts the lead back down to 20. Hayes quickly on the other side for 2. No good. And then you got a whistle and a foul called. This is probably going to go against Torrington. They're going to get McIntosh on the foul for a push. As you hear the official, I'll blame Chris Wagner for not letting me see the actions he got in the way there. But that's part of being courtside here in these kind of games. Morager in the inbound. She'll fake the give to Talich. Now to Boudry. Left side outside, matched up by Long. With 3:23 left to play. Boudry will look to give it off to Talich. Talich will bounce pass it off to Oganaw. Nice pass. Couldn't get the shot to go the first time. Oganaw, second time. No good. And coming up with it will be Natalie Long. Quickly to Hurley. Trying to get it over the midcourt stripe. Now she does. Looking to go all the way is Hurley. It's going to be a foul and count the buckets. J.C. Hurley will get the score and a chance for a 3-point play. And Torrington can cut it to within 17. Radakovich and Reinhardt are checking in for their respective teams. Radakovich in for Hagenow for the Phillies. Reinhardt in for Torrington. Hurley at the line looking for her first make in 4 tries. Hurley to convert the 3-point play. Can't do so. Radakovich brings down the rebound. And Boudry will spin over the midcourt stripe. On the right side as Boudry picks it up. Looking. Finally, we'll get it off to Morager. Morager left side. Underhand pass it off to Radakovich. Now to Talich. Left side outside. It's McIntosh matched up with her defensively. And McIntosh will pick up foul number 2. She just fouled a moment ago. That'll be Torrington's 4th team foul as well. With 2:40 left to go. Talich inbound to Boudry. Now backs it up, swing it over to Talich. Left side is Moss. Feed inside of Radakovic in the paint. Spins to the right. Kick out now to Moss. Moss driving all the way in. Left side. That layup won't go either. Torrington loses it. Boudry picks it up. Moss, Radakovic back to Moss. Now to Talich. Left side layup. That one won't go either. Cody can't buy a layup right now for them. Reinhardt trying to save it. Osmera throwing it over to McIntosh. Now you got to scramble for the basketball. As Talich and McIntosh are in. Jump ball will favor Cody. With 2:07 left to play. 46-28. Grace Hayes will check back in. Molly Morager will check out as Cody. We'll see Natalie Longford Torrington check back in. 2:05 to play in the 4th. Talich is at the top now. She'll make her way to the right side. Get it up now to Hayes. Hayes at the top. We'll to give it off now to Boudry with 1:48 left to play. Boudry jab step to the left. Now trying to find some separation from Hurley as she matches up with her. Might have got away for a carry, but a foul going to be called first against Torrington, and that's going to put Cody in the bonus for the final 139. Natalie Long picks up foul number 3, and we got bonus basketball for the final 139. Boudry will spin it, fire it, and it will not go in, and she'll miss the first. Stay tuned for our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show as Torrington clears their benches. Checking in is Zayla Rios, Kennedy Schmel. It's also going to be Afton Hager and Grace Hibben are the ones checking in. Cody gets a second chance after the missed free throw from Boudry. And coming up with it for the Lady Trailblazers was Hager. It'll be Aubrey George, Evelyn Oganaw, Haley Danzy, and Molly Morager. Hayes gets the steal with 80 seconds on the clock. She'll lay it in. Coach will call a timeout, the substitution timeout. And that will pretty much signify Cody play tomorrow at 2:30 against the winner of Pinedale and Douglas. As Cody, after missing out last season in a title game, they will return this time in the Class 3A. 78 seconds left to go, and we will for sure have one championship game for Cody. The boys will look to try to make it 2 at 7 o'clock tonight against Torrington. We'll have build up the tip-off beginning at around 6:40, as it will be Pinedale and Douglas, the game in between. And we will have that coverage for you on 103.3 FM, online at myheartmountainradio.com. Final minute of this one. Cody is going to return to the 3A state championship game. They'll be looking for their second title in school history. Out of bounds by Torrington. It's going to go back to the Phillies. Kiana Gunhammer going to check back in for the Lady Trailblazers, and just finishing clearing out the bench for Torrington. Torrington will play tomorrow at 10:30 in the third place game. Brager will bring it over the midcourt stripe, makes her way to the left side. Jump stop, looks, spins, kick out Danzy. She'll swing it over now to Moss, fires a triple. That's going to be in and out of bounds. That's touched by Torrington, and Coach Wagner is letting him know, don't foul here. But now they switch the call to Cody. Moss Was looking for the inbound of George. Agadaw picks it up. Danzy could take a three. Didn't elect to do so, though. She'll give it off to Moss. Final 26 seconds left to go. Morager has it. Cody can just dribble it out here. Morager back to Moss. Torrington trying to maybe get one last opportunity with 15 seconds left to go. Danzy will hold on to it, and that is going to do it here. The Cody Phillies, with 5 seconds left to go, are going to advance to the Class 3A state championship game tomorrow afternoon as they will wait their opponent in a final. It is Cody 48, Torrington 28. We'll have our Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show coming up next on Wyoming's Genuine Country 103.3 The Range. We're back in 3 minutes on The Range.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takahouchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takahouchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School Sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
The Cody Phillies are going to be playing the Class 3A state championship game tomorrow as they come out with a 48-28 win over Torrington. In the semifinal contest, Cody saw only 2 ties in the contest, no lead changes in this one. As taking a look at some final numbers here, getting some social media posts going out
as well. Make sure our post on Twitter is out and it's correct, because English sometimes is not good at my grammar, let's just say. Take a look at quarter by quarter how things broke out. The Cody Phillies outscored the Lady Trailblazers in the first half, 16-8 after 1, 9-4 after 2. The halftime score would be 25-12. Torrington and Cody would have their highest scoring quarter at 26 points. The Phillies outscored 14-12. Fourth quarter, Cody 9, Torrington 4. That is the scoring breakdown of this one. For the Lady Trailblazers, they would shoot 11 of 36 from the field, 2 of 11 from the field, and 36% from the free throw line. The Cody Phillies would shoot 40% from the field, 22% from three-point land, and 42% from the charity stripe. Those numbers definitely going to have to go up tomorrow if they want to hang with Pinedale or Douglas, which is coming up next year in the gymnasium. That is your look at your team stats in this one. We'll step aside, take another 2-minute timeout. We'll let the Cody Phillies celebrate. We do plan to talk with head coach Chris Wagner here in just a moment. So we'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll be back here on 103.3 The Rage.
Coach Wagner in the Phillies and Coach McCartan in the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
The final here in Casper as the Cody Phillies are punching their ticket to tomorrow's state championship game at 2:30. They'll await the winner of the game that's about to be played between Pinedale and Douglas. Take a look at some individual numbers. We'll start with the Lady Trailblazers of Torrington. It was led by 4 players. They all would score 5 points. Kennedy Reinhardt with 5. Olivia Osmero with 5. Natalie Long with 5. JC Hurley with 5. You had Maddox McIntosh with 2. And actually leading the way was Taryn Stokes with 6 points, actually. So she was the leading scorer of this contest. Taking a look at the Phillies, as we do have an obligation to select our State Farm Agent Player of the Game. Scoring was led by Grace Hayes. She would finish with 21 points. Ellie Talich would finish with 12 points, 4 rebounds, or 6 rebounds in the contest. Grace Hayes would finish with a double-double at 21 points and 11
rebounds. She actually got 9 defensively. She would end up with 5 steals in the contest in this one. Other scoring, Sofia Brdakovic with 6, Reagan Moss with 2, Sydney Simone with 6, Molly Morager with 1. And like I mentioned a moment ago, it was Ellie Talich with 12 points in the contest. That's the individual statistics in this one. We will step aside and we'll plan to speak with head coach Chris Wagner and wrap this broadcast up. We'll be back again, your final, Cody 48, Torrington 28. We're back after this on 103.3 The Range.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School Sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneaker peeker, the fast roller, the night lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got a ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs.
Back here on 103.3 FM, online at MyHeartMountainRadio.com, as we are still wrapping this one up. We did plan to speak with head coach Chris Wagner. I will see what his timeline is looking like. And again, let's just take a quick look at some scores from earlier in this tournament today. Lander Valley would fall to Buffalo 47-43. Wheeling defeated Powell 62-57. Boys game tonight at 7 o'clock. It's Cody versus Torrington, as the Cody Bronx will be looking to make a trip back to the state tournament. The last time they made it to state, they would fall in double overtime. And so Cody, if they make it back, will look to try to change history this time. That's coming up at 7 o'clock. We'll have that coverage on 103.3 FM, online at MyHeartMountainRadio.com. And I'm going to check one more time to see if Coach Wagner has some time for some post-game remarks. So we'll step aside. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. I'm going to talk with or communicate with Coach Wagner for post-game remarks. Again, your final on this one, Cody 48, Torrington 28. We're back in 2 minutes on 103.3 The Range.
Coach Wagner and the Phillies and Coach McCartan and the Bronx have been really fun to watch this year.
Yes, the Bronx and Phillies, they really have it all together.
They sure do. Speaking of having it all together, insuring your home, cars, and life insurance together with My State Farm Agency is the best way to bundle and save. We can customize your coverage and make insurance seem easy. Good luck, Bronx and Phillies. Check with Jen Talich's State Farm Agency to get your insurance all together. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303 That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takahouchi equipment and service needs. Takahouchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology,
Torrington 20-8 for our visual audience that just now realized that I muted myself. We'll talk with Coach as soon as we can. Again, your final, Cody 48, Torrington 28. We will double check with him here in just a little bit. Again, we will conclude this broadcast, so we'll try to talk with him during the halftime of the boys contest, and we will step aside. Again, McKenna, big thanks to her back in the studio for keeping this on the air. For the entire Hard Mountain Broadcasting team, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Cody Phillies basketball, 103.3 The Reigns, a play in the Class 3A State Championship tomorrow at 2:30. We'll be back at 6:40 for our Built Up Tip-off Pregame Show, built by Cody Ace Hardware.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Hard Mountain Broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.